vibration dampener. That's what they call that thing. And right down here, vibration dampener, your crankshaft bolt, 2010, and earlier 5.7, 6.1 liter engines, 129 foot-pounds. So I just took some 800 grit sandpaper and I polished that up, and then I'm just going to put some oil on it and let's install that thing. Alright, I got my installation rental tool, so I'm going to use this one probably. This longer one, M14 by 1.5, and yeah, that's what we want. That's the right one. Okay, I'm going to put this on. It's got a little roller on it, eh? Roller bearing on there, eh? But what I'm going to do is I got this bigger socket, because I'm going to put it on there just for, so I'm not reaching down inside there. And then we'll get this ready. Make sure you coat that with oil, right? Coat that with oil. Put a little bit in there. And then we'll take this tool. We'll put that in. Get her started. That might be too long. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna have to go with a shorter one. Be right back here. I'm gonna go with the 1.5-inch socket, 1.5 3/4-inch drive. Quite a bit shorter than that 1 13/16. So let's put that one on. Now that I got that spotted, just take your wrench and start turning it in. You're gonna probably need a backup here, but right now it's not moving, so it's going in. You don't want to do weird things to damage anything, because if you damage your crank threads, then what? Big trouble. And what was this torque again? 127 foot-pounds? See what's going on the other side there. Yeah, she's going in. Slowly but surely. Okay, I'll just keep doing this and then we'll do the final torque. Now I took a ratchet strap and I wrapped around my vibration dampener. Hooked it down to the bottom of my engine stand. I got it set to 129 foot-pounds. And see if this works. Oh, not really. We're gonna have to readjust that. Cranked on that strap some more and see if that works. Nope. We're gonna have to try a different approach here. So what I did was I put the ratchet strap through here, through one of these holes, and then just tied it down there. And oop, let's get that back on. There, hear that? There. It's tight. So we got the vibration damper on, power steering, or the air conditioning pump, the belt tensioner, new water pump, this idler pulley has been repacked, the alternator is on. I put lots of lubricant in there. We got this stand on, this mount. All left to do is put the throttle body on. But if you ever want to remember how your engine goes back together, it's been almost a year since I took this apart. I'm surprised I even got this back together. But it's a good thing to make a video of your engine too. Make sure you keep all your bolts in separate bags or boxes and label them. Make sure they're labeled. Alright, I gotta figure out what goes here. That didn't take long. It's a power steering pump that goes right there. So we'll torque that down, and the next step is going to be to get this thing ready to put it in the truck. Let's figure out what we need to torque those bolts to. I couldn't find what the torque spec for this was in the book for some reason. I don't know, I looked everywhere, I couldn't find it. Google says those bolts are 18 foot-pounds. I'll torque them to 18 foot-pounds. And then this front end is done. Except for the reservoir, but we'll get to that too. We'll get this in the truck.